breaking news.
Welcome back to Starting Point, everyone. We are following breaking news this morning, the latest in the death of U.S. Ambassador to Libya, Christopher Stephens, and 3 other embassy staffers. They were killed in a rocket attack in Benghazi, Libya. We have learned the identity of one of the staffers, Sean Smith. The State Department is notifying the families of the other 2, whose names we do not yet know.
Also, moments ago, the head of Libya's ruling party, Mohammed al-Megaryef, apologized for their deaths.
We apologize to the U.S. and to the American people and to the government and also to the rest of the world for what happened yesterday. And at the same time, we expect the world to cooperate with us in order to confront to what is meant out of this kind of cowardice criminal acts.
That news conference happening in Libya moments ago. Now, President Obama releasing a statement on the attack in Benghazi, and he has ordered higher security here to protect other U.S. diplomats all around the world. Our White House correspondent, Brianna Keeler, is live with us this morning with a little bit more on the president's reaction. Brianna, good morning.
Good morning to you, Brooke. And we found out from a senior administration official that President Obama was alerted that something had happened at the Libyan consulate last night. The time sort of unclear. And as you know, at first we understood that it was one diplomatic officer. Over time, we realized, of course, that it involved the U.S. ambassador. And it's unclear exactly when President Obama learned that, but he was updated overnight by one of his top advisors. The president put out a statement this morning. It says, "I strongly condemn the outrageous attack on our diplomatic facility in Benghazi, which took the lives of 4 Americans, including Ambassador Chris Stephens." It's a quite lengthy statement. He goes on to say, "I have directed my administration to provide all necessary resources to support the security of our personnel in Libya and to increase security at our diplomatic posts around the world." He also said, Brooke, that when the United States rejects offers to denigrate the religious beliefs of others, we must all unequivocally oppose the kind of senseless violence that took the lives of these public servants. And of course, we'll be watching throughout the day to see if there's any further reaction from President Obama. He'll continue to get updates, of course, from his top advisors, Brooke.
Remind us where the president is today.
The president is out traveling today. He's on a bit of a campaign swing. And the interesting thing is we're thinking this may become, actually already has become a bit of a political issue. As you know, last night when the details were that it was one diplomatic officer involved, the Romney campaign put out a statement saying, "I'm outraged by the attacks on American diplomatic missions in Libya and Egypt and by the death of an American consulate worker in Benghazi." He said, and this is the barb here, Brooke, "It's disgraceful that the Obama administration's first response was not to condemn attacks on our diplomatic missions, but to sympathize with those who waged the attacks." The Obama campaign firing back right away. Ben LaBold, a spokesperson, saying that he's shocked, essentially, that Mitt Romney is playing politics. So this sort of plays in. Obviously, we've heard some criticism from Mitt Romney of the president's foreign policy. We heard this at the convention in Tampa where you were, certainly from former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. And we're looking to see if this plays out as well on the campaign trail here today and in the coming days.
Brianna Keeler, thank you very much. And if we can continue the ping-ponging back and forth between camps as this has become politicized. I'm looking at my email, noticing that Reince Priebus, he tweeted just about 8 hours ago, he, of course, with the Mitt Romney camp, tweeting, "Obama sympathizes with attackers in Egypt, sad and pathetic." So certainly the reverberations politically will be felt today. As we are hitting the bottom of the hour, we just want to reset for you what exactly has happened over the course of the last 24 hours. You're looking at a picture of the U.S. ambassador to Libya. This is Ambassador Chris Stephens. He has been killed, presumably targeted in his car, along with 3 other U.S. workers as they were leaving this embassy, rather the consulate in Benghazi, which, as we pointed out, just last year, this was really the nucleus of the rebel movement in Libya. And here he is. This is the place where he is targeted and killed. This also happening after there were protests at the U.S. Embassy in Cairo and at the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, where both walls were breached and 1 worker in Benghazi, in addition to these 4, were killed.
It is important to note this did happen on September 11th. This has led everyone from former Speaker Newt Gingrich, who was with us before, to former Assistant Secretary of State Jamie Rubin here to say it is an awfully big coincidence that this all did happen on the same day. A lot of people wondering this morning, were they somehow connected? At this point, we just don't know. We are looking in to find out more facts on this as we can and the motivation behind the people that did it. Barbara Starr at the Pentagon reporting that more Marines are headed to Benghazi right now to help increase security at the consulate there and I imagine elsewhere throughout the region.
And we're going to take a quick break. Shall we take a quick break? Sure, we'll take a quick break. We have a panel here. We have Jamie Rubin, formerly with the State Department. We're going to continue this conversation right after this.